Hey, what's going on, Fragrance family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I got something special to bring to you. I got a new fragrance to discuss. If you want to hear what my thoughts are on Roja Dove's new Apex, be sure to keep it right here. Guys, welcome back. Like I said, my name is Tyler. This is my channel, Simply Fragrances, where we talk everything fragrance related. We're doing fragrance reviews, weekly fragrance rotations, seasonal lists, top 10 videos, everything that encompasses fragrances you can find right here. So if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, be sure and hit that red subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love and support you have shown this channel. I really do appreciate that. And guys, I do apologize. It has been a little bit since I've been able to make a video. Work has been crazy. Lots of stuff going on behind the scenes. Worship events with my band, work, just all kinds of crazy stuff. But I think we're kind of getting on the tail end of that, and starting next week I should be able to start putting up more videos at least once or twice a week, if not more. So anyways, I do apologize for that. Thank you for your patience on that. But guys, man, we've got some stuff to talk about. So like I said, I got this in the mail the other day. It's been probably a couple weeks ago. I do apologize. I haven't brought a video yet, but like I said, work's been crazy. But guys, I don't know if this is possible, but could this be my new all-time, not just one of, but all-time favorite fragrances? Let's go ahead and get into this. So before we get going, guys, I do want to give a huge thank you to Roja Dove and his organization for sending me this. I did not expect this by any means. This is something I will treasure forever. This is a huge blessing, and I'm honored to have this in my collection. I'm literally just some guy from a little country town here in the middle of Missouri, and here this world-renowned house from England is sending me stuff. I can't even fathom that. So from the bottom of my heart, seriously, thank you so much, Roja, for sending me this. This is awesome. So let's go ahead and get into this, guys. So as you can see here, this is going to be the box presentation. So you do have Apex and Roja Parfums. On the side here, you got these cool little designs here. You got some leaves and stuff down at the bottom, kind of representing the jungle or forest. And then on the back here, you do have the ingredients and all the safety information about the house. You do have the little shelf life here that I always like to look for. It says 36 months, but depending on how you store your fragrances, they can last a lot longer. So, and then on the other side here, same type of design. Now, what's really cool is as you open up the box here, if I can get this box opened, I think, there we go. Get the box opened up here. It comes with these two cool little cards. So I'll get to that here in 1 second if I can get this out. So I'll get these cards. I'm gonna lay them down here for a second and then put the box over here. And so the fragrance would sit inside here just like that, and that's where the fragrance would sit in. So really stellar presentation for Apex as a whole. And then like I said, you do get these two little cards, so this is pretty cool. So put this one down here, you get Apex, Roja Parfums, and then what this is, guys, is it gives you a bunch of different Apex predators. So open up here, you get the wolf, you get the bear, you get the eagle. I won't read them all, but you get the jaguar. And what it does is it kind of tells you a little bit about each animal and what they're supposed to represent. And I'll get to mine here in a second. So what I got, this is pretty cool. So this is a beautiful little card. So this is the owl. So this is what I got. So each box comes with a different Apex predator. And so I got the owl, and it stands for patience, wise or wisdom, and balance. And so as you read here, it says, living in the shadows, owl owls have a deep connection with wisdom, intuitive, and knowledge, giving them the power to see what is hidden to most. And it kind of goes on. I won't read the whole thing, but just kind of a cool little thing that they didn't have to do, kind of a cool little representation. And then we'll go ahead and get into the bottle. Now, the bottle on screen, apologize for the ring light. There's no way to get around that, but it is a dark kind of emerald green. It might look black to you, but it is actually a very, very nice dark emerald green. And then as you turn it over here, you do get the famous fragrance by Roja Parfums, made in England. So very, very nice bottle presentation. And then you do have the crown as always, but this one is matte black with that same signature, and it's got that good kind of heavy weight to it. Not quite as heavy as like a Parfums de Marly or something like that, but it does have a nice heft to it, and I really, really enjoyed that. So beautiful, beautiful cap. And then I'll go ahead and give you guys a little spray here. Boom, beautiful, beautiful atomizer. So overall, stellar presentation on Apex from Roja Parfums. Now, let's go ahead and get into the scent, guys. I'm smiling, I can smell it in the air. It smells fantastic. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I know what you're thinking. I made a pretty big statement earlier, like, could this be my all-time favorite fragrance, guys? As of right now, this is my favorite fragrance. I know that sounds absolutely insane. I never honestly thought that day would come, but this is literally everything I could want in a fragrance and more, guys. Now, what do I mean by more? So you get this scent profile, guys. If you've been a part of my channel for any length of time, you know that I like those gentleman barbershop, type of fragrances. Now, this doesn't smell exactly like a barbershop fragrance, so don't hear me wrong on that. It doesn't smell like shaving foam or, really anything like that. It would be put in that category. But what I really get off of this, guys, for the first 10 to 15 minutes, you get those beautiful citruses up top. You get the mandarin, you get the bergamot, you get that lemon, you get the pineapple, and then it really starts to dry down after that into the heart notes. You get that leather, you get the cypress, you get you get the oak moss, and then the tobacco that's in here. I do get it, but it's not like a pipe tobacco. It's almost like a dried tobacco leaf, and it's really not like a heavy player in there, at least off of my skin, but it kind of does make its presence known in the back. And then as it starts to dry down, you get that ambergris, you get this creamy sandalwood that comes through, and you get that musk. But really, through what I'm getting out the life of the fragrance is kind of this green oak mossy type of fragrance. There's almost, it's not listed in there, at least I didn't see it in there. It's almost like a pine cedar type of vibe to it, but like I said, not listed, but you could almost get like a pine resin to it, and maybe it's the juniper berries in there. I don't know, because I definitely do get some sort of piney type vibe to it, but it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. So like I said, this is right now my all-time favorite fragrance, because not only is it everything that I could want, scent profile and more, but guys, this is me. Like, it makes me feel like myself. I feel confident, I feel comfortable wearing this, and like I said, it makes me feel like myself. Like, that's so important in a fragrance to me. Like, if I can feel like myself, if I can feel like this is what Tyler is meant to smell like, then that just, it puts me over the moon, guys. This is an amazing fragrance. I've went on and on about this to my buddy Chris over at the fantastic Mr. Fox. Be sure and go pay him a visit. And then Greta, I've told her from initial spray, like the very first time that I sprayed it, she had sent me a little sample. I messaged her immediately and I was like, this is probably one of the best things I've ever smelled. And then as I got to wear it, spent more time with it, it has developed into my all-time favorite fragrance. Like I said, it does kind of pay homage to, those like 70s, 80s, and then even into the early 90s gentleman type of fragrances. You get that heavy oak moss and just a green powerhouse of a fragrance, but it is so beautiful, guys. And Greta said something on the live that we did. If you haven't checked that out, I'll try and leave a link in the description for it, but she said that it's kind of like in the fall time a woman could wear it, and I could see that just with the different spices and the woody nuances to it, and you get that citruses in the top. I would say that if you're a woman and you want to wear this, stick to more of like the fall and winter. I mean, that's just my own personal suggestion. You can do whatever you want, but for a man, this is a more masculine type of fragrance. I definitely think this could be an all year round type of fragrance. Now, with that being said, if it's super hot and it's super humid, maybe just go easy on the trigger. You don't need to be doing 6-7 sprays if it's 90 degrees. But if you're going to be in an AC controlled environment, or some place where the temperature is controlled, you could definitely go a little bit heavier, 4 or 5 sprays. Now, in the fall, winter, and early spring, I think that you could rock this pretty much anytime, anywhere. Now, just because, you know, it's 90 degrees doesn't mean you can't wear it outside. Don't hear me wrong on that. I think that if you're out and about, you know, running some errands, going shopping, stuff like that, you can easily rock it. But with that heat, it's really going to start pumping off of your skin. Those oils are going to really heat up because the oils in here, all natural, you know, top-notch oils. So they're going to heat up and it's really going to start projecting and pushing off your skin. That's what the heat does. And so it's going to make you pretty much like an Apex super bomb. So, you know, just be careful when you wear it in the summertime because you will project a lot farther and a lot longer than you might be thinking. Now, is that necessarily a bad thing? I don't think so, because like I said, I love this type of fragrance and I don't really see too many people not liking this. Like, this is, in my opinion, a classic modernized. Like, this is something, like I said, pays homage to kind of those 70s, 80s, 90s powerhouse fragrances, but it is modernized and it does have a modern twist to it with those beautiful citruses up top. Like I said, the pineapple just dances off my skin. Love this stuff. But times and occasions to wear this, guys, like I said, I do think this could be an all year round type of fragrance, just maybe be a little bit easier on the trigger in the summertime, especially if you're going to be in close proximity to people. But the spring and fall time, I think, is when this might shine the best. Even in the winter, it's going to cut through that cold air and you're going to be finding yourself getting compliments. People are going to be noticing you, because one thing I love about this fragrance, guys, is it doesn't smell like everything else out there. We're still kind of in this fragrance rut, if you will, where a lot of designer houses and stuff like that, they're making these sweet, citrusy, aquatic type of fragrances, and there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong, but this is, it pays homage to how men smelt back in the day. It's just very regal, masculine, and you feel empowered, guys. This stuff is absolutely gorgeous. Now, occasions to wear, I do think you can wear it pretty much anytime, anywhere, but I would like to dress this up. That's kind of why I got this little coat on. You know, a nice shirt. It's what it kind of calls for, in my opinion. You can wear it out and about if you're going to Walmart or, you know, just running errands, you know, feel free. But when you dress this up, I feel like it fits the part just a little bit better. Like I said, I wore this to my sister's graduation. I had a nice button up. My hair was fixed like it is now. Had a nice watch, nice jeans and boots, and it just seemed to fit the part. And I got so many compliments, guys. I got 3 or 4 unsolicited compliments, and then I want to say everyone in my family who was sitting around me, they're like, "Oh, Tyler, you smell really good. What is that?" Guys, Apex, it is the real deal. I recommend highly getting a sample of it, getting a bottle of it. It is absolutely something you need in your collection, especially if you know, like those old school barbershop gentleman type of fragrances. Like I said, it doesn't smell exactly like shaving foam, but I could easily see this being put in the barbershop fougere type of realm. But overall, guys, the longevity, the projection you get off of this is very good as well. I'm getting an arm's length for the first hour to hour and a half, arm's length of projection, solid projection, and then after that it does kind of come into the skin a little bit, but you're still pushing out, guys. You're still pushing out a good 4 to 6 inches, and then I would say around that 6 to 7 hour mark it does become a skin scent, but you can still smell it. The longevity, I'm getting anywhere between 8 to 10 hours depending on how many sprays that I do, and you know, that is determined by, you know, the occasion that I'm going to. So overall, guys, the longevity and projection is very, very good on this, and it can potentially be even better depending on skin chemistry. Mileage may vary, you know, just depending on your skin chemistry. So overall, guys, Apex, obviously, since this is my new favorite fragrance, guys, I'm giving this a 10 out of a 10. Guys, it's that good, in my opinion. You guys need to get your sample of it, get your nose on it, do what you can to get it, guys. Roja, they don't slack on ingredients, they don't slack on performance, they don't slack on the packaging, guys. Everything they do is over the top. So that's my thoughts on Apex. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I do apologize, it has been a while, but I'm back in action. My next reviews, I got a couple tags I'm gonna do, but my next review, I really want to do another Roja. I got a couple samples sent to me and they gave me Oceania. That stuff is ridiculous, perfect for the summertime, but that'll be for another video, guys. Comment down below if you've smelled Apex. Let me know, what are your thoughts on it? Do you like it? What do you like about it? What's the projection? What are you getting off of it, guys? Let me know what you think about Apex. So like I said, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna catch you guys in the comment section. I'm also gonna catch you on the next video. And remember, if you love it, wear it.